Sydney residents are under a state of emergency and still under thick layers of snow.
Well, it was kind of a nightmare with the snow coming down the way it was. It's steady, wouldn't stop.
Steady snow reaching the height of buildings, threatening to collapse roofs. Kent Peters and his wife worked for 9 hours trying to protect their 38 horses.
You have to shovel the roof of the barn to make sure the weight doesn't, come down on it. Because now, as it's melting, it's getting heavier. There's more. See that? Did you get to enjoy that with me?
The Sydney area was hardest hit, getting 150 centimeters of snow. In Sydney mines, neighbors banded together.
I was on my neighbor's roof today over there, and he has a small eaves on the other side there, and I swear there was probably 6 feet of snow up there that we just took down. It's laughable.
The windows of this ground floor apartment in Sydney imploded under the pressure of the snow. The tenants made it out okay. Prince Edward Island got hit hard as well. In Charlottetown, impassable roads trapped Whitney Painter an hour away from her mother and daughter.
It's like you need a big truck and a plow, and I don't know how people are doing it.
After days of trying to stay ahead of the snow, Nova Scotia Premier Tim Houston has reached out for help.
New Brunswick will be sending additional plow units with more operators to enable those units to operate 24 hours a day.
The federal government is also responding.
Parks Canada does have heavy snow removal equipment that we have authorized. Also, the Coast Guard will be playing an important role when it comes to the helicopters.
Shayna, it's going to be a while before things get back to normal.
That's right, Adrienne. The state of emergency in Cape Breton is set to last for 7 days. People there being asked to shelter in place, people on PEI also being asked to stay off the roads. The Premier of Nova Scotia asked people for patience. He also asked any plow drivers who can take on extra work to put up their hands. But time is of the essence. I spoke, for example, to Eskasoni First Nation today. That's just outside Sydney. They have dialysis patients who are going to need access to advanced medical care soon. Adrienne?
All right, Shayna Luck reporting in Halifax. CBC News meteorologist Ryan Snodden is also in Halifax. So Ryan, this storm really unusual.
Absolutely. Low pressure systems, they're usually tracking in and along the jet stream, that highway that those low pressure systems normally take. This one, it hit the ditch, and so instead of sailing through from west to east, it was sitting and spinning in the same areas, getting hammered by the snow all weekend long, most notably Cape Breton, PEI, and eastern Nova Scotia. As you can see, 60, 70, 80, 90, even 150 centimeters in through the Sydney area. Not a bad shot in Halifax, near 50, and remarkably a trace not far to the west.
So I suppose the big question now, what next?
Yeah, absolutely. We need some quiet weather to dig all this snow out, and we're going to get it thanks to this area of high pressure. That's helping to kick the storm out. And it's going to bring us some sunshine, and it's also, thankfully, going to keep what would be another snowmaker well offshore late this week.
All right, a little bit of good news. Ryan Snodden in Halifax, thank you.
Thank you.